Welcome back to Warhammer 40K Mechanicus. In this episode we are going to continue doing some missions, and I already leveled up Peps and Jeremiah, so we are just going to find one of these two missions that we want to do. This one gives us an Ark pistol, which still is kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Well, this one gives you a Curatio Mechadendrite and a scanner. And some Blackstone. But this has 4 different... No, I don't think we're going to do this. I think we're going to do this regardless. We at least get the Curatio Claw, which is good for healing without having to use the... oh dear, canticles, that's what the word I was looking for. So let's go into the killing jar. Tech Acquisitor Scaevola wishes to begin her research into the secrets of the Necrons and has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Ecropis. We'll bring with us Peps and Jeremiah, and these guys are interesting. But they cost Blackstone to bring with us. Let's take one of them and 3 regular servitors. We'll just keep these 2 canticles in place. I will try to avoid using them to get this Cant of the Craft upgraded, of course, but it might be handy. Tech Acquisitors. Sorry, I seem to have some problems talking today. Tech Acquisitor Scaevola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Stygius 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If your objection concerns offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scaevola. Macarian 16:4, watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Geez, this guy is really fanatical. Silva Tenebris evaluation commences. Wonders, opportunities, secrets. Rare chance for discovery/intelligence on Xenos. Must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Acquisitor. Acquisitor? Yeah. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals gather intelligence/seek truth/return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval. Gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scaevola? Field operations in person equals suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead equals optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Ecropis. Commence immediately. So we're going down there. I just need to get back that little guide in case we get the runes. So please forgive me. I hope that... let's see here. There we go. I hope the music doesn't disappear when I do that. Given the reports from the Tomb of Ecropis, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magos. Of course, but first you have to kill them. My talents equals dissection after the fact. I leave the location/identification/execution to your tech priests, Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scaevola. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. Right, so, okay. This is a rather large tomb. We'll avoid that room. And we get 2 awakenings, so 2, 4, level 1. And 1. So if we go the indirect route, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that means we get level 2 awakening before we go into the end room. Yeah, sure. It's an easy mission. Speculation. Tombs possess autonomous repair/defense/maintenance capabilities. Further study equals yes. Have some collected for me, Faustinius. The chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about industriously as they repair the damage. So we can ignore them, we can acquire them, or... as in collecting several, or we can just collect a couple. Okay, let's try the a completely different angle this time and give Scaevola what he wants. So we'll do collecting several of them. Conclusion commences. Scarabs not individual constructs, but resource of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is form of Necron construct. Commence formulation, wondrous kaleidoscope of hypothesis. And I forgot to read again. Oh well. Go this way. Opportunity detected. Necron combat tactics/weaponry/capabilities illuminated. Study required. This chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitari lie dead with marks from gauss blasts all over the walls. We can examine the chamber for data on the combat that took place here. We can say a prayer for the fallen Skitari. The cult Mechanicus exhorts his soldiers to memorialize their losses, or we can expropriate, which is salvage what gear we can from the dead, which after all is a waste to leave behind. And we'll do the expropriate there. Which gave us +2 there, so our presence has been detected. The cohort grabs what they can from the corpses, but they were low-ranking troops and carried little valuable or exotic gear. The cohort is instead exposed to the grotesque nature of gauss weapons. Sections of flesh teleported away as if peeled away like the layers of an onion, leaving flaking strata of muscle and bone exposed. Ew. Right, so we get to one of the rune rooms, or glyphs. A single port designed for a Necron canoptech creature extrudes from the device. So this is a negative. It gives us health damage. This gives us cognition points, so we'll go with that one. No, it gave us Blackstone. Sorry. It looks very similar to one of the CP ones. Moving right along. Now we get extra Necrons in battle. I've never reached level 3. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. The chamber ahead is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. We can study it by trying to understand the purpose of this Necron technology. We can attempt to shut it down, or we can just move through the chamber with extreme caution, carefully monitoring the energy levels. I don't want to experience level 3 awake level, so let's do this slow and steady here. And yeah, the cohort succeeds in negotiating the chamber without harm, but doing so takes rather longer than mission parameters allow. Shortly after exiting the chamber, they begin to exhibit severe rashes, shivers, weeping sores, and unnatural expectorations, which hinder their combat effectiveness. Blah. We will get level 3 awake level then. Alright, okay. Kill all enemies. Always a simple task. Oh, it's this room. Just a bit different. I expect Necrons to be coming out from there. Let's put Peps here and Jeremiah there. And we can bring in one servitor to guard this place. And another one here, I think. We'll keep the ranger in reserve. He does require 2 CP anyways, so... Move this guy up here. And this guy over here. Get a cognition point. Let's grab the stats. This has a range of 8. Is this close enough, I wonder? No, we'll need to move one more. But this is close enough, so boom. Ooh, critical, nice. Now let's move back here so we can't shoot back. Enter. You can go here. You can grab the stats of this guy. And let's shoot this guy. Critical would be nice. No. Okay, so it's deactivated at least. That's something. Let's go over here and scan this device. Gives us more blackstone, and then we can shatter it, hopefully. Yay! Perfect. Let's move here. And enter. And you can move over there. Perfect. Let's bring in this guy as well. You can go over there and disable this guy once and for all. Always a good thing. Let's move you there. Maybe that stops anyone from getting out from that thing. This is Jeremiah. I'll move you there. I wonder if he can shoot from there though. Yes, he can. This does... I think this does physical damage. So let's activate the power field generator. And the Sanctus canister. And I think that should be enough to actually disable him. And there we go. That was very easy. Almost regret bringing that other ranged guy now. Circumstances evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. I assume I just assume that it should be discorporation because they seem to leave their body. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. So we can archive it by taking picked grabs of the damage from the Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. We can abandon it, hoping that the next combat will yield usable samples, or we can analyze it by thoroughly searching the chamber for any components that might have been missed by the teleportation effect. Let's do an analyze. The cohort is slowed down by the search, giving the enemy the chance to respond to their location. However, they do uncover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that might contain valuable materials. Oh my, nice. Okay, so 3 cognition is a bit expensive, but we do have the 1 free attack. That's handy. That's actually worth the extra awakening that we get on the total. Mission complete. The cohort returns from the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered on the phasing out of Necron remains is illuminating in itself. Valuable data present, bigger than past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion, positive. I cannot say I support your conclusions, Gavola. Beneficial conclusion itemization follows. Necron discorporation witnessed. Enemy constructs destroyed. Lesser than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Acquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence/learning/sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. So we took no damage at all. And it seems we get that Blackstone back, which is handy. %9 awakening. Oh, nice. And we upgraded the Canticle to the maximum level. Nice. Let's go to the cohort screen and upgrade the guys. So we have taken Lex Mechanic, Tech Auxilium and Explorator. And the final one that is obligatory for all character is Dominus level 1, which gives us +4 ranged for ranged weapons. So, okay. And we will give this Volkite Blaster to Peps. Remove this and put it on. There we go. And now Jeremiah. The same with him, Dominus level 1. Okay. And you can keep the macro stubber. Let's disconnect the power field generator and put on a curatio clause so that you can heal Jeremiah. And you can get the Ark pistol as well, even though it is slightly underwhelming. But if they are closely gathered together, it might be useful. Okay. So now we have the Count of the Craft at max level, so we can happily use the canticles now. So, what is the new mission? The works of the enemy. Energeia Enhancer. Not too bad. Oh! Right, we are going to go on this one. The works of the enemy. Skitari in the Tomb of Ecropis have encountered a destroyer form of Necron that uses anti-gravitational technology. That would probably be the no. Okay. Tech Acquisitor Scavola has requested a cohort engage Necron destroyers, so this technology can be studied, but there are no Necron destroyers here. Well, we'll go on the mission anyways. Add Peps and Jeremiah, 1 of these and 3 of these, and we will swap this out with the level 3 canticle. Perfect. Oh, I can actually add both of them. Since I can only use each canticle once, that is actually quite useful. Okay, deploy. Reports received from Subdomina Kepra. Synopsis follows. Heavy resistance / minimal gains / mounting casualties. Confirm yes / no. Correct. There have been setbacks. Our troops have encountered a new Necron warform. Reaction equals delight. Pray, Tech Acquisitor, explain. Enemy warform provision designation destroyer. Anti-grav technology confirmed. Exploratory request file accessed. Anti-gravitational technology is an area Stygius 8 Magos have requested as high priority. Study of provisional designation destroyer, desirable, necessary, sacred duty. And you would be famed throughout Stygius 8 for exploiting this technology. Statement agreed. Request formulation follows. Commence deployment immediately. Oh, that's a big tomb. A concentration of Necron destroyers is playing merry hell with our Skitarii units in the Tomb of Ecropis. They are highly mobile and heavily armed weapons platforms. Taking them on is dangerous in the extreme. Reason to observe them. Our troops possessing such technology extrapolated to conclusion. Greatly increased battlefield effectiveness. Oh, he's got a point there at least. I was raised to see that as dangerous thinking, Magos. Put such piety aside for now, Subdomina. Is the cohort ready to advance? They are. I have plotted the likely location of the destroyer units. They are somewhere within this complex. The fortune of Mars be with you. Okay, so glyph room. Okay, so we have to go down there. We are not going up there then, so we'll take this route there, and either that or that room, and then in there, and then to the final room. Okay, let's go. Sorry about that, it happens whenever I change to look at the glyph guide on Steam. My printer isn't working, so I can't print it out either, and I don't want to draw these glyphs because they're very complicated. This one is negative, and this one will give us blackstone. And I didn't read. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly it is of Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the aged sealant used to contain the treasure within. 41 blackstone. We'll go down here. This area of the Tomb of Ecropis is covered in hieroglyphics interspersed with depictions of Necron constructs, most often engaged in war. Some of the images resemble the Necron destroyers with their distinctive anti-grav hulls. So we have the option Worldview. Search the pictographs for evidence of Necron philosophy and beliefs surrounding the destroyers. We can do Warfare, examine them for evidence of destroyer battle tactics, or we can look for the weaknesses. I think we should look for the weakness, which woke up the Necrons. Every inscribed battle scene suggests the destroyers are more heavily armed, solidly armored, and mobile than any of the other numerous Necron warforms. Such a blunt illustration of this particular enemy's capabilities does little to hearten the cohort in their mission to engage and battle the destroyers. That's not a very good result. Let's go down here. Transmission origin equals Necron. Xenos language study opportunity. Request study. Hark not to the alien's words, lest ye unknowingly repeat them. True when Archmagus Veneratus Halon wrote it, Magos. True today. This chamber is bathed in a constant data flow transmitted by the tomb's own awakening protocols. This transmission must be of Necron origin. Delegate, relay the transmission to the Caestus Mechanican for translation. Dismiss, block out the transmission from squad communications and pay it no more mind. Or decode, attempt to decode the transmission locally with the cohort's internal cogitators. Let's do delegate. The ship's cogitators react with hostility to the alien transmission, and the machine spirit of the Caestus Mechanican rapidly quarantines the affected machines. News of this reaches the cohort, who react to the near infection of their ship with dismay. Well, this is not going very well. We're going to be at wake level 2, which isn't too bad. I have no idea what this is. I know that this one is negative though, so we'll go with that. Oh, A single port designed for a Necron canoptech creature extrudes from the device and is healed. Yeah, we needed that. Not. So does this room contain a boss? Yeah. Intrigue. Most interesting. Not all forms are humanoid. Logging data. Centurion form. Gravity defying. The Xenos show that they are more alien than we originally thought. Text of the old Cog, verse 12, states, "One can verge from the standard form, but one must always retain their humanity, or be lost to the men of iron and their ways." I do not mean to diverge from the discussion, but what are these Iron Men? Unclear. This text was logged many millennia ago. There is no other reference to them in my cogitators. Keep focused, brothers. We have a new enemy afoot, and we must ensure they do not surprise us with new trickeries. Be alert and focus. Kill or destroy targets. So we need to destroy this big guy. Not that that is a big surprise. Sure. Regular Necron warrior there. We definitely need to check out this guy's stats. 18. Wow. Let's move over there. Maybe one more. And I suppose we can go down there and grab that cognition point. It's a bit hard to see. We can move up here and turn. And Peps will move over here. And we can get a CP from that one. Perfect. And enter. This guy's probably going to shoot. Ouch. Big time ouch. So let's get in this ranger guy. Like so. That was a good decision, otherwise Jeremiah would have died. Let's shoot him. Very good. Then go hide, please. Whoa, this guy moved fast. Let's get the cognition point and move here. This thing uses a CP and I need 3 of them. So let's just shoot. Before we use that, can I actually... Yes, I can. Activate the Sanctus canister. And then shoot him. Perfect. I think that I'm going to use the Litany of Life Canticle. By the will of the machine god, be whole again, indeed. Actually, I'm going to move him behind here. And let's move you out here. And you have how many hit points left? We'll activate this one. And then we'll use the free attack. And shoot him. Boom. Perfect. So now we just need to kill the Necron warrior. And I would prefer to scan this thing, but I'm not sure that's an option. We'll move there. And then end the turn. Oh. Call in these guys. Let's move you here and then shoot this guy. And move you back behind there. How? Let's hit these things. Perfect. And just stay there. And you can also go over there and hit these things. Hopefully that'll kill them. Perfect. And then you can move back here and stand still. You can move here. And let's get a cognition point from that one. Thank you. Let's shoot this guy. Perfect. Then move here and heal this guy. Brilliant. And does that mean if I move here I can shoot again? Yes, it does. Nice. Not that it did much damage, but it looked cool. How dare you shoot Peps? Let's move Peps there. Actually, that won't do much good. Or it will if I just get another CP. There we go, and shoot him. Excellent. And now let's move him behind here. And end turn. Okay. Let's just shoot him then. And then spank him with a servitor. And let's get you over here to disable this guy so he doesn't wake up again. Perfect. We'll go down here and remove him as well. And then we'll go back up here. We have 3 CP for using the really nice powerful gun here, so we'll move over there. And we can activate the power field generator. No, we cannot, sorry. I was not prepared for it to use CP. Oh well. Move here and then hit him. I think we'll get... oh, I could have used the canticle. Blah. But we should get an attack of opportunity there. Move this guy there and shoot the scarabs. Excellent. Turn, and hopefully that'll... Yes, perfect. Too bad we didn't get to scan the interface there, but sacrifices have to be made. Mission complete. The cohort withdraws from the tomb, having experienced the prowess of the Necrons destroyers firsthand. If nothing else, the Adeptus Mechanicus have learned of the stark danger these Necron war forms pose. Anti-gravity comprehension index plus 3.9%. Projected beneficiary equals Stygia error, Adeptus Mechanicus. I am focused on matters much closer in space and time, Scaevola. Retrieving Tech Acquisitor Statement of Purpose. To perceive the grander picture, to strive to acquire and understand for the benefit of all mankind. Be that as it may, I am more interested in how your studies will help our mission on Silva Tenebris. Platitude mode. Trust in the scientific method, Magos. End platitude mode. Perfect. Excellent. I don't think we got enough to level up both of the people this time. Blessings of the Omnissiah. Gain 3 cognition points. New canticle unlocked. Perfect. Also, we got new canticle unlocked for moving 400 meters. Is this Kepra? Yes. This mission gives us a new tech priest. But that will have to wait for the next episode. Let's level up one of the tech priests. Now the question is, should Peps be a scout, a support unit, or a ranged unit? Well, since he's using this one, I suppose he'll be a ranged unit. So the next one we should take for him is Dominus 2, which is the one of the body parts, and we will take the arm augment on this one. There we go. Which gives us room for one more item in terms of augment capacity. Let's put the arm on him. That looks rather cool, actually. And I don't think we have enough Blackstone to upgrade Jeremiah. No, 180. So that's it for now. Thank you all for joining me, and see you all next time.